And your boy Black Haven Mom.
And D Terrell 217. Make sure you tune in every Saturday at 4 p.m. for Cut the Malarkey Radio right here on Bumpin' 96.3.
You hear me?
Yeah.
Nope.
We here, man.
We here. We back.
We back, man.
We back in full effect.
Yeah, now we can cuss. We do some cussing. We do some fucking cussing.
What's my favorite word?
Bitch. What's up? We back. Let's Cut the Malarkey Live, motherfuckers.
What's
Shit,
going on?
damn it. All the cuss words.
You want to know something? Bro, if ain't nobody else proud of us, I know we got fans out there that's proud of us, but goddamn it, ain't you proud of yourself? Ain't you proud of yourself?
I'm excited for us, is what I am.
You hear me? Yes.
So, for whoever's watching out there, what you just heard was the commercial for the radio show. If you weren't able to hear it, or you ain't been hearing it across town in Memphis, I just played that for you. You know what I'm saying? Let that repeat, clip it, play it some more on your phone or something. But yeah, bro, that's the commercial that they've been airing in Memphis, Tennessee, man. You know what I'm saying? Memphis.
Yeah, I had said it earlier, but I want to say it again. I want to send out condolences out to the two men who lost their lives last night at Priv. I'm not even sure how to say it because I don't know. But man, all this violence in the city got to stop, man. I'm tired of seeing these brothers dying, and it probably was over nothing, you know. So
yeah,
we send our condolences out to their families, and we hope, man, the city, man, do better, man. We gotta love ourselves.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we can't rock with the violence. It's all. Can't rock with the violence.
It's all. It's all.
We gotta calm down. We gotta love one another, man, and be understanding and peaceful and such.
You already know. You already know.
Yeah.
So, I now that I got that out the way, I just seen a hooker on a walker get this guy head behind a gas station.
Look,
And just broad daylight.
Maybe he was down bad, bro. Maybe he was
bro,
down
at least
bad.
take her to your car. Bro, at least
She
take her
can't
to your
get
car.
in and out the car, obviously, very well if she's on the She already hurt her hip. She can't do it no more.
and then he walked off. And then he walked off smooth
Because he
with his
seen
hands
you
in his
see
pocket.
him see you.
Then he walked off all smooth and shit. La la la. Nah, nigga, I saw you. Like
He seen you see him.
But I feel like, bro, you can't be that down bad. He ain't even made it all the way into a truck yet. And you out here buying
look, hey, let's be reasonable here. You gotta be down bad if you out here paying hookers. That's down pretty bad. You're down pretty bad.
Just beat your meat. Like put little strands of hair on top of your hand.
What? What?
Put little strands of hair on top of your head and look at it and call it Bertha, nigga. You ain't gotta
Bertha?
Don't sit out here and pay for that infested coochie.
Not Bertha, bro.
I'm just saying, bro. There's other ways to get that rock off, dog. You ain't gotta pay like that, bro. You ain't gotta do that. You could have used that $40 for something else. In this case, I'll say $25 in a pack of Newport. You could have used that somewhere else.
$25 in a pack of Newports. What the fuck? First of all, that old woman needed potassium. She needed bananas, not a banana. The fuck? You gave her the wrong shit, brother. What are you doing?
But that man
Get that woman to ride back to the nursing home. Stop playing.
Bro, you should have saw how that man walked off.
That man looked you dead. He looked you dead in your face. It was like, oh, he looking. He looking.
That man saw me.
Let me go around.
That man saw me.
Me around this corner.
Cause I saw it panning out. Like I saw it panning out. I saw him ride up his pickup. She was walking the opposite way. He stuck his head out the window. Was like, this, that, and the third, blah, blah, blah. She walked over here to the corner. He turned around, parked his shit in the parking spot, got out, went behind this wall, and got his meat sucked for like 7 minutes, and then walked off smooth and threw the money on the ground. He didn't even put the shit in the hand. Disrespectful.
Does that, like, was that him trying to make himself feel better about the situation? Like, bro, you should
I
still
think
feel
so,
pretty
yeah.
bad, bro. You should still feel pretty bad. What is it? The nigga went grocery shopping at the gas station afterwards? What? What is? Nah, bro. No. Nah.
Bro, we gotta do better. Men, black men in particular, take better care of yourself. Then you wonder why you pee and your dick head fall out. Cause you're here sticking it and everything. Do better. Do
Look,
better.
man. So I just read during your eventful discussion, former President Donald Trump has been indicted by the Manhattan grand jury, making the first time in U.S. history that a current or former president will face criminal charges. Trump will likely appear in court early next week. His defense attorney said charges are not publicly known at this time. So
Ronald Reagan didn't get criminal charges for Watergate. Like,
I could look into that. I'm not sure.
Well, I don't know. This was before my time.
This was published by CNN, written by Elise Hammond.
I trust her more than I trust myself. I trust her.
But yeah, I'm not sure about Reagan.
No, but I could say it's propaganda. I was just talking about this with somebody. Like, I'm gonna be real, man. Trump probably has been the realest president we've had in recent years when it comes to being honest, like open with the American people. Like, he didn't care what he said, but he told the truth. I realized what kind of president he was in 2020 during COVID, when he was like, I want to get y'all this money. It ain't me, it's them. And then we found out it really was them. We was like, okay, at least he keep it in 100. And then I was thinking, like, why they keep censoring him so much? They take his Twitter page, take the Instagram, take the Facebook. They took his Snapchat. They took his everything. His Black Planet. They took all of it.
Not his Black Planet, bro.
Because they was like, I feel like they're trying to silence him now. I don't know about the implications or the indictments. I just know that America says it likes free speech, but it really doesn't like free speech, bro. It really doesn't like free speech.
Well, so if you talk about like freedom of speech, like as a citizen, I mean, let's keep it real. Do they try to silence those that try to speak freely? Yeah.
Yes.
Of course. Free speech ain't really free. Like they always say, freedom in America ain't really free. Somebody paying for it, right?
Yeah.
The things that you do enjoy, those that have died in the military or fought in the wars, paid for it. Some of them with their lives. Now you're talking about freedom of speech. On all these platforms where you think you can speak freely, certain things you can't say.
And you want to know something? That also leaks into, with him, see, there's a lot going on that might not be tied together, but it feels like it's tied together. Like, everybody be talking about this bill to ban TikTok, when I feel like TikTok ain't nothing but a cover story for it. I've been deep diving into it, and man, that bill that they're trying to pass, or they did pass, I'm not sure. It has a lot of stuff in it, man, that has to do with your privacy, man. They can, like, stuff we already feel like they did anyway, like look at old messages. They can go through your router, go into your old memories on hardware, and like, it's to the point where they're like, if they feel like it's something from another country that's messing with something in the United States, I know I'm kind of bland with it, but you know what I mean, that they have the right, or they could start a cyber war. And people like, huh? People don't know what a cyber war is. If a cyber war happened, man, look, I feel like there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on.
Is TikTok at the forefront of taking a fall for free speech? Yes.
Yes.
Are your politicians brilliant individuals? Fuck no. Like, there was one video of the hearing that I was watching with Mr. Cho, Everybody been on TikTok calling him Mr. Cho, so I'm gonna call him Mr. Cho. So Mr. Cho was in the hearing, and this bitch, I can't remember where she was from. She was a fucking idiot. She asked him question after question about your privacy, about security, about kids being on TikTok, and would not allow that man to answer a single one of them.
I heard about that.
Every time he opened his mouth to go, Madam Councilwoman, she would go, I assume that is an answer of yes, or I assume that is a no, or I assume that you don't know, or I assume, like, she just answered every question for him and never allowed him to talk. Then there was another fucking idiot.
If he was
from Georgia.
somebody, I would have been like, well, bitch, you know, go ahead.
There was
you
another
then,
idiot
bitch.
from Georgia that asked him if TikTok accesses his Wi-Fi. And he was like, I don't understand what you mean. And he was like, does TikTok access my Wi-Fi? Does it connect to my Wi-Fi at my house? So
my Wi-Fi.
So Mr. Cho said what any halfway smart person would say. Well, sir, whatever device you're using to access TikTok is what's accessing your Wi-Fi. You just own TikTok. Like,
yeah.
That was a dumbass question. And people voted for this idiot.
Yeah.
That's like asking, sir, do you wash your hands after peeing? Well, no. Why would I do that? I would wash them before. What the fuck would you wash them before for? Like, I would wash them before I pee.
I didn't want to get my dick dirty.
Exactly. What kind of shit is that? I'm gonna wash them before. All right. You one of those.
See,
all right.
but if you really want to go there, they so worried about that when, bruh, our babies getting killed, man. Just
what?
like these babies that just got killed, the 3 adults, the 3 babies that got killed up here in Nashville, and they're talking about fucking the internet and shit. Man, get this shit. Like, so let's get it right. I'm for the right to bear arms, but I'm also for the right to own certain weapons. Like, ain't no way just an average Joe, or like, ain't no way you supposed to be just get an assault rifle. Why the fuck do I need an assault rifle for?
Well, that's what things like the NRA, that's where the things like the NRA come in.
Well, they bullshit.
They feel like if you ban one weapon, you're gonna attempt to try to ban all of them. That's their thing. There's like the right to bear arms is the right to bear arms, and they don't want nobody taking it from them. Did you know that there was a black NRA?
Yes, I found that out.
There's a black NRA. So, and they encourage black individuals to legally arm themselves as well, because let's think about how many black individuals you know that have been legally armed and put in the amount of training hours with firearms. I don't personally know a lot of them. I'm sure it's some.
I just feel like they making it so easy. Like they making it too easy. Like they just passed the law in Georgia where you can legally conceal your weapon now. You can just conceal it. And
that's not just in Georgia.
I know, I just said it just passed in Georgia.
Yeah, concealed carry is also, I want to say it's legal in Texas. I believe they were moving towards open, but I know somebody has open carry. You don't even need nothing.
I know in Tennessee you don't even have to have a permit, like a license. You just go buy a gun. And I'm like, yo, like it needs to be stricter stipulations on getting a firearm. Why is it so easy for somebody to just go in a gun store and be like, yeah, give me that big motherfucker right there. Get them however much, 1,800, 2,000, however much shit costs, and come out and kill babies. Kill kids just because they went to a fucking gun store and didn't have to show shit. They didn't have a psych evaluation. They didn't have.
Let's be real. Let's be like logical here. First of all, politicians get those packs with big companies that produce these things. They produce these oil barrels. And they allow digging and cutting down trees in certain places. Come on, bro. Politicians ain't finna give up. They not budging. It's not gonna happen. They come on. They get in their pockets greased. But and then think about this. You would literally have to go door to door, searching people's stuff for guns. Because people move. Think about how many times you probably moved and didn't change your address on your driver's license. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People's driver's license IDs ain't, or driver's license addresses probably ain't 100% up to date. So then you'd be searching everywhere for people that have registered guns, and then like you said, some places got non registered carry or whatever. So you be searching everywhere, which means you're gonna be invading a lot of people's privacy. People ain't gonna go for that, number one. And then you got people that's gonna have illegal stuff already too. So if you get rid of all of the ARs off the street, it's still gonna be some illegal ones. It's still gonna be people sneaking them in from other countries too.
That's true.
So
That's true.
what you do is you regulate the bullets.
I've heard that, and I agree.
You regulate the bullets. Why?
Like
Because ammo has an expiration date, if I'm not mistaken. It don't last forever. So what you do is you regulate the bullets. Just like you do, you got regulations for buying cough medicine at the grocery store. You got to swipe your ID.
This is gonna be a nigga who, hey bro, I got them bullets on deck. Where you get them from? I pressed them myself. Out of pennies.
Look,
Copper
you would
bullets.
have to buy materials, but think about this too. When you buy certain things, they scan your ID. Like you can't go to the hardware store and buy some lye and in a large quantity. They gonna flag that. They gonna be like, "What you doing with all?" You know what I mean? You know.
What is that? Is it Mucinex? Is it Mucinex? No, it's
cough syrup.
No, it's something else that I can't think of. But you for a minute, man, you gotta go and like show your ID or have a prescription for this shit. Now, I can't think of. Yeah, I can't think of. So I wanted to ask you. So I looked at somebody and they brought up Australia. How Australia hasn't had a mass killing since like 95 because they had stricter gun laws. Nobody else has had we the only ones, bro. Like they had like six of them from like 85 to like 96, if I'm not mistaken, something like that. And that was it. They made stricter gun laws. Nobody else has a mass killing. Nobody has died. Bro, we have at least hundreds of school shootings? It be hundreds of school shootings in a year. Or something like that, bro. It's ridiculous. Like, I shouldn't be scared to send my kids to school.
You should.
I shouldn't be scared, bro. And if somebody suggests, well, we need tougher security at these schools. We don't have the resources. But you bitches got the resources. Give these motherfuckers these guns to do this dumbass shit.
The thing is, it's state funding. Think about what states are funding. Like, certain states don't have state tax. Some of them do.
Yeah.
But think about what they fund.
Tennessee don't have state tax.
The state provides funds for sports teams and arenas. They fund that kind of stuff. Why? Because they say, oh, well, this is an attraction. People are going to come and spend money here, which brings money to the state. Okay. Look, man, these owners are usually billionaires. Make them pay for it. It's their team. They making the majority of the money. You getting a small cut. Make them pay for that stuff. You charging everybody here for what this man about to make bank on every game. Know what I mean? These schools can have better stuff other than just an out-of-shape police officer at the front door.
Yeah, it's right.
Some
a guy
schools
who close
had
to
doors
retire.
that automatically locked, and you had to be face scanned in. And that was back years ago. That was like 10, 11 years ago when I seen a school have that. That's safer than what they got now, where you can walk in and out of some of these schools with ease, with no problem.
Yeah.
Schools definitely need a lot more money. They do. Because there's some schools out there, bro, that ain't even giving their kids textbooks or computers. How are you?
Yeah, it's true.
How is your kid studying at home if you won't allow them to take a book home?
And you know that they did that with you remember where they started with us when we was in school?
Some books we
was
couldn't
able
take
to
home.
Yeah, cause like at first we could take all our books home. Backpack heavy as a bitch. Back hurting. Gotta walk all home with like 7, 8 books. Then all of a sudden, oh yeah, keep the books here. Keep the books here. Then we was like, yay, it's cool. But then how the fuck I supposed to do my work? Now
Exactly.
it's
How are you
like,
supposed to study at home? Like if that's
yeah,
a
so
subject that really interests a child, how do they study that at home? If they don't have resources like some kids, if they
yeah.
underserved or you know what I mean, a lower income family, they don't have a laptop, they don't have internet. All they got is this book, but they really like science. That's their favorite subject. How do they study it? But yeah, let's go ahead and buy more sports jerseys for the football team.
Oh man,
Let's put
let's
all these
spend a couple
garbage ass
billion
niggas
dollars.
that's gonna be sanitational workers out here.
Man,
Put
look,
them niggas out here and make some fucking money.
bro, it's horrible. Like when I look around, like the
That's
way
the thing
that
I just thought about. I hate to cut you off. What happened to all that money from the ticket sales when we used to go to them games in high school? Who got the money for that?
well, it went to the school, or
To
it went
do
to,
what
to the
with?
team, or it went into the team.
No, it
It
didn't.
went back into the team.
I played football, remember? We didn't get that.
Yeah,
We had to buy
with them
our
big
own
ass
shit.
socks.
We had to buy our own shit. Who got that money? Every game, you had to pay to get in. Concessions. Now I can see money going back into the concessions to buy more concessions, but like ticket sales, who got that money? What y'all doing with this money?
I don't know,
We're gonna
bro.
investigate this on Channel 5, bitch.
Bitch, where you at, Jeremy? Where you at, Jeremy? Fox 13.
What are they doing with the school money when they charge you an arm and a leg to get in to watch these guys lose?
Man, me and my wife was driving in Orange Mound the other day, and we passed these apartments that I've never seen before in my life. When I tell you, it was people living over there, and there was no windows, there was no glass in the windows, there were no doors on some of these people's houses. And I was like, people
Huh?
live over there, and they had the nerve to have now leasing on the side of their building.
They didn't have no glass or doors?
Some of these, I
You sure
bullshit
people
you
lived in
not.
those units?
Bruh, they was over there. We saw them. Kids was playing in trees. Them kids,
That don't
them
mean the
babies
kids
playing
belonged over there.
No, look, people was sitting in front of their doors. People was standing in their doorways. It was cars over there. Like, them people was over there living. It was trash everywhere. And I'm like, yo, all this money that Memphis is generating, why are they trying to clean the city up? They pick and choose where they want to clean up at. They do that just so, like, I understand cities do that, but to see it happen in your city is horrible, man. You see these
What do
people
you mean,
living on the private.
gentrification?
Yes, nigga.
You mean spending money where people would actually go to spend money?
Yeah, but what about the people who live? Like, I don't know, bro. I feel like this shit ain't right.
True.
Seeing people live in filth,
True.
and then you
But
still
you know what
charging them
happens, right?
$750 fucking dollars.
They have
For a
city
two-bedroom.
halls and town meetings, and they put these big ass signs up. And when they finna develop something new, they say, if you opposed to this new development or this opening, come to the city hall meeting on this day at this time to speak to us. Like, they have meetings. Guess who goes? Nobody. Nobody stops to read them signs. Nobody goes. The thing is, like, yeah, does it look bad? Should those places get funding to get help and repair the roads and stuff? I mean, they can't repair the houses because the houses don't belong to the city. So they'd have to repair the roads and stuff like that. But yeah, bro, nobody goes to the meetings. You gotta go to the meetings. If you really standing up for your neighborhood.
And it'd be a stupid ass time, like a Wednesday at 10. Bitch, I'm at work.
Yeah, they usually be when court hours, like 9, 10 in the morning on whatever day that is scheduled to be talked about at the city. No, actually, those that I've seen have been about 5 or 6 in the evening. Every one of them I've read. They usually be in the evenings. They usually be at night. Then you have people that run certain areas of the city too, like aldermans and shit too.
Yeah, that's true.
So you gotta look at them people like, 'cause we got, bruh, black people love Sheila Jackson Lee. I don't know why. Yeah. I don't know if you know who she is.
I showed her, who the fuck is that?
Sheila Jackson Lee, bruh. She's a politician. So she running for mayor of Houston, but she's already a politician, like, the U.S. government. Like, she goes back and forth to Washington, D.C. That woman don't do nothing, bro. That woman don't do nothing. Nothing.
She's just a face.
Yes. And black people love her because she look, you know what I mean? She look like them. She actually don't do nothing.
She can't be as bad as, what's the guy who's running for in Georgia? He used to play football.
Herschel Walker.
Yeah, she can't be worse than Herschel, big dog. She can't be worse than Herschel, dog.
Herschel was a puppet. He was clearly a puppet. That boy couldn't form. He couldn't form sentences. The fuck? He couldn't form fucking sentences.
Me, you, us, together.
This nigga couldn't form sentences. What the fuck is you talking about?
Oh man, that's hilarious, man. That's hilarious. If you had to get rid of one fast food place forever, which place would it be?
Taco Bell. You thought this was gonna be a surprise, nigga? No.
I probably see now. I gotta disagree. I probably go Five Guys.
Five Guys? Is Five Guys even considered Taco Bell? Like Taco Bell? Is it even considered fast food? Five Guys take 10 minutes or more to give you a burger. Fuck is you talking about?
Well, you know what? Because I feel like Five Guys is overrated.
What you mean? Five Guys good, bro.
Them burgers be big and they fall apart and they dry as fuck.
Bro, no, bro. Them hoes don't be dry. You tripping.
Fuck.
You be asking for, bro, Five Guys, if I'm not mistaken, they ask you if you want it medium well or well done. They wanted those places.
I don't fucking know.
You get medium.
I know when I tried.
And secondly,
well, you know what?
They better than McDonald's.
I take it back. Wait. I take it back because I ate Five Guys when they first came out and I didn't like it. I haven't had it since. I don't know if it's better. So I'll pick something
out of there.
else.
You should try a different one, bro. That's like saying Checkers don't make good burgers. Yes, they do. The fuck?
Okay.
Who don't want a Big Buford?
Crystals. Now, Crystals number 2.
Crystals is like a gimmick, though. Crystals like a gimmick.
Here, a small burger. You can eat in one bite. Fat man.
It's like a gimmick, but I ain't gonna lie, I be wanting it because I be like, I ain't had Crystals in forever, and then you like,
I ain't had Crystals in years, bro.
It's such a little burger, you know. I want to try, you know. I want it.
I'm straight. I don't like they meat. Pause.
Not that.
I don't like they meat.
Not.
What about you, Pablo Guiano? Which fast food place would you get rid of forever?
I don't know.
Damn. So you just cooking?
Oh.
So you just gonna be cooking? Ain't no more fast food, so we cooking food.
Ain't say all that. Yeah, but shit. McDonald's gotta get the deal. They're too high.
Not even too high, bro. Like the quarter pounder just be so dry. Ugh.
Hey, bro, you ain't finna sit here and disrespect the double quarter, dog.
Bro, I don't go to McDonald's. I'm not going to McDonald's, bro. Like,
bro, on the right day, like I'm trying to lose weight, man. I'm a fat man now.
Sonic got better burgers than McDonald's. We
man,
can
you
fight
full
about
of
it,
shit.
Bro.
Man, you full of shit. And I love a good Sonic burger. I love a good number 3. I love a good number 3,
way better
man.
burgers than McDonald's. People sleep. They sleep.
Bruh,
Burger King got better burgers than McDonald's.
Excuse me. Nowadays, it's more
Wendy's
about
better than both of them.
Nowadays, it's more about how much it costs than it is for quality. Because if we talking about quality,
about how much it costs, shit, you can.
No, we talking about quality. You go get you. Yeah, if you don't care how much it costs, shit, go to Backyard Burger. Backyard Burger killing everything.
See, we ain't even got no Backyard Burger down here, bro.
Yeah, my Backyard Burger killing shit. They just expensive. I feel like now if we go the opposite way, I feel like Dixie Queens, it should be more Dixie Queens.
Oh,
they should be a
shit.
It should be a chain.
Amen.
It should be a chain
Dixie
like
Queen.
McDonald's.
Hey, we looking for sponsors. What's up?
Yeah.
I tell them about your wings right now, bitch. I tell them right now.
Ain't them sloppy grease ass burgers. Them
they deep fry the bag in that hoe.
You hear me?
They deep fried her back in that bitch.
Bro,
And that
I
bitch
remember
be
one-
delicious.
Bro, I
If you
remember one time I
bite the
got a
bag,
smoked
find
sausage
out.
from that hoe. I got a smoked sausage from that bitch. Man, that hoe so motherfucking good.
Bro, the deep
that hoe
fried
down there
motherfucking,
burnt.
the fries be good, the burgers be good. I could have sworn I had cheese sticks one time. Them hoes was good. Bro,
Do you make it out the parking lot?
hell
Like, you
no.
know you make it out the parking
I
lot,
ordered
bro.
that shit to go and sat my ass right the fuck down at the table. I sat down right at the table. I thought she wanted it to go. No, give me a tray, bitch.
You hear me? We don't have trays. I don't care. Give me another bag to lay it on.
napkins. Give me some.
Bro, like, bro, it just hit different, bro. The Dixie Queen, and I'll say, like, a place that done fell off, in my opinion. All right, I feel like Burger King fell off, but they advertisement is A1.
You think Burger
'Cause-
King fell off?
Yeah, but the advertisement's good. Cause my son be singing Whopper, Whopper, Junior, Whopper, Double, Triple. He be singing the shit out that song. But I be like, I don't want no dry ass Burger King. I don't want that shit. But it hits sometime. But if you go to the wrong one, it make you not want to eat that shit at all. I feel the same way about Wendy's. I like their breakfast more than they other stuff now.
Wendy's burgers off the chain, bro.
Nah, bro, you
gotta
just
get
saying
you a
that because you
Baconator,
biased.
bro.
Nah, bro,
Get
you
a
saying that because you
Baconator.
biased.
Man,
You
no,
biased.
because there was
You
years.
ambassador.
There was
Nah,
years
bro,
where I was
you
like,
know
I'm
you
not
an
eating
ambassador,
Wendy's. I'm
bro.
tired of Wendy's. Can't stand it. I don't want it no more. And then one day, I went over there and I was like, bro, I ain't been to Wendy's in years. The first time I ate it again was down here. I had moved down here already, and I was looking for them. I was like, yo, y'all ain't got Wendy's down there? It was like, Wendy's? What you looking for Wendy's for? Nobody would tell me where it was till one day I came across one, because they don't have a bunch of them.
Wait. So they was gatekeeping Wendy's?
Yeah, they don't have a bunch of them, and people be like, why you want to go to Wendy's? McDonald's
No,
right there.
my
Like,
Wendy's.
so-
My Wendy's.
So I
Take
went.
your ass to McDonald's.
I ordered, bruh. I'll tell you, I ordered a Baconator bar. Man.
But you wanna know something? Certain places be different. Like I done drove through different states or cities, and they McDonald's be hitting. All right, for example, if you stayed in Horn Lake or you stayed in South Haven, you knew goddamn well that the McDonald's back in the day on Bullfrog Corner was hitting harder than anybody else around. They seasoned they meat.
But that was
everything
also slow as hell.
Yeah, that was slow as a motherfucker, but that food was hitting.
I swear one day I was in there, bro. I was in there like a nightclub. We in there waiting, mob, chilling, shoulder to shoulder in there, waiting on them folks to make food. All right, bro, we been in this hole for 30 minutes. I done seen
But
5
was we
people I know.
disappointed? But was we disappointed?
That
We knew not to
food-
go to the McDonald's on Church Road. We knew not to go to that
That
McDonald's
hoe
up
was
the
too
street.
new. That hoe was
Was
too
the one
new.
on Church Road?
Yup, it was too new. The fries even tasted like metal. Shit was too new.
You hear me? I'm talking about
Fry
boy.
didn't have no rust on it at all.
Need some
Yo.
rust on my shit.
Y'all wasn't serious about making fries. It ain't even rusty back there. Fuck is you talking about?
What a bitch with the fucked up braids. Tell that bitch drop my fries again.
Nigga, damn.
Yeah, bro. That was the spot, bro. That was the spot. That McDonald's, that Dixie Queen on Church Road.
No, fuck that. You talking about you talking about the new one. That's the new one. Nigga, the Dixie Queen that was in front of the fucking Save-A-Lot, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
Yeah, I
At
agree.
Bullfrog
I agree.
Corner.
I agree.
That was
I
the
agree.
one?
Hold up, you know they changed that bitch to a crab spot? How
I
the
know.
fuck you got a fast food crab spot?
I don't,
I don't want
it.
that shit.
I don't want it.
I don't
I
want
don't
that
see how
shit.
you make no crabs fast food. That sound nasty. You gonna get sick. Fuck you talking
Hell
about?
yeah, bro. I don't want that shit. Fast
gonna
food
get
crab
sick.
legs.
Hell no. I need you to boil them shits at least 20 minutes.
I don't even eat that shit. Like people look at me crazy.
You
I'm
don't
like, bro,
eat seafood, bro?
like I just feel like it's overrated. That's just my opinion. Like I feel like that's too much work to get that little ass meat. No, pause, big pause. There's too much work for that little meat, and I need my meat accessible.
That's where you should have said pause, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? I need my meat accessible. Okay.
Oh shit. Well, you know what the fuck I mean. I'm straight on the seafood boards. Like I just seen people make chicken boards. Them hoes be hitting.
Boiled
The
chicken?
chicken board. No, like the
Hell
chicken.
no.
Nah,
Who
but they don't
boiling
actually boil.
chicken?
Listen, bro, it's just a term. They don't actually boil the chicken. They cook
Nah,
the
I'm
chicken.
sure motherfuckers be boiling chicken.
I hope they don't. But I've seen where they dump the shit on the. They be dumping that shit on the table, and you just eat that shit off the table. You haven't seen that, but they had like little wings and shit right there. But like out of a boil, I eat the eggs, the corn, the potatoes, the sausage. I just don't want the rest of that bullshit. If you made me that by itself, nigga, I eat that. If you just had the sausage, the boiled egg, the corn, the potatoes in that bitch, probably a little veggies, nigga, that shit hit. I don't need the crab in that hoe.
Look, bro. I'm
Yeah,
telling
they
you.
so disrespectful. The crab be trying to survive. They throw that bitch in the water. Ah!
First of all, you probably should be dispatching your crabs before you throw them in there.
What dispatching mean, bro?
It means ending their survival.
What you hit him with a hammer?
No. Knife them. Well, that's lobsters actually. Yeah, you're right. Crabs, they just throw them hoes in there. If you cooking the whole crab, if you bought just crab legs, it's already dead. You just got
Yeah.
crab legs.
But I've seen where they do crawfish like that too. Like
Look,
it's
bro.
just
Hey, don't you talk no shit about no crawfish. Crawfish is delicious.
man. First of all, I see motherfuckers sitting there sucking on crawfish. They shit in there. What the fuck is you sucking on that crawfish like that for?
You don't understand.
Like you
'cause
gotta-
you ain't did
Like
it.
you gotta. Nigga, I have tried it. I felt used. I felt like that crab. I feel like that crawfish enjoyed that, and I didn't get no enjoyment out of it. I feel like I was trying to make ends meet. That's how I felt sucking on that crawfish.
Trying to make it- you probably didn't do it right.
Bro, I was with you.
You ain't crawfish.
I was with you. I was with you and our good friend Denzel, and we was at his house.
You sure was. Yeah.
And
You sure
and
was.
I tried to eat that shell like ugh, and y'all was looking at
Whatever
me like,
you ate, bro. You ate quite a bit. What you talking about? You ate a lot
did not
of
put-
them.
I did not eat
Bro,
quite
you
a bit.
for
bro.
sure ate like 2 to 3 pounds.
That was the liquor talking. That had shit to do with me. I did not enjoy that. I had to work that hard for that shit. Now don't get me wrong, they was good. Now I'm not saying seafood's not good. I just feel like it's overrated. There's too much work. Too much work. I
If you
need
know
my,
what you're
my
doing,
food.
bro, I could crack a crab leg in less than a second. I
You
could,
did slurp on it.
I could crack.
Sl-
I could crack open
slurp
a
on it
crawfish.
like a bad bitch.
I could crack open the crawfish about less than that.
Everybody be slurping on seafood like a bad bitch.
You don't have to slurp when you know what you're doing. That'd be you trying to suck the meat out. Pause. That'd be you. Talking about num 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 num. That'd be you.
Oh man, you the same nigga who eat gristle.
I don't eat gristle. I don't know what you talking about.
Oh, that's hilarious, bro. That's funny. That's funny.
Monsieur.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure if everybody knows. We've been trying to push it. Gotta make sure that you guys make sure you check us out Saturdays at 4 p.m. for CTM Radio. We here for the city. Here for the city.
Yeah. CTM Radio in Memphis, Tennessee. I was trying to add the link to the radio station in our link bio link, and the show was coming up, so I'll add it in there. So if anybody goes back and watches this episode, it'll be there for you to click on Saturday. So you can listen to the radio station wherever you at if you're not in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? Memphis.
Hey, so let me ask y'all something. If you had the opportunity to create and build your own town or city, where in the country, continent, or world would you put your city?
Does it have to be a lot of people there?
Like it's just like if you wanted to, let's say, cause I hate to discriminate. Let's say if you was like, I want to take like that place I just said, that bullshit ass apartment I saw. If you want to take that group of people and move them to their own city and build them a self-sustaining city, where would you put it? And like, you know what I'm saying? Where would you start that at?
I'm Can it be somewhere where there's already like stuff?
Yes.
I would take Mud Island in Memphis.
And there'll be your own little city.
Yep.
Like,
Mud
but could
Island.
you? But you gotta think about it. You want to be logical. You gotta fit a school. You gotta fit a school, hospital. You probably wouldn't need the police, right?
Probably maybe a few. I mean, but let's think about it. You have Mud Island it's a decent sized little chunk. You know what I'm saying? They got quite a few houses. They got boat docks on there. If you cleared some of that, you could fit. You know what I mean? You can fit some stuff, but those buildings don't have to be as big as you think because it ain't that many people that's gonna be on that island. It ain't gonna be that many people. So you can have a smaller police station. You can have a smaller hospital, and the ambulance runs straight out of that hospital. You don't need a separate, like a separate ambulance or fire truck station or fire station. All of it be one.
See, that's live. That's live. And the surgeon is also the policeman. He's also a fireman.
I'm just saying that the ambulance would run straight out of the hospital, out of the back. Your fire truck will come out of the back as well, because obviously your firemen will be paramedics as well. Just just much like they all across the nation. They both. So no need to have a separate place. Then you still got what was the thing? That little amusement park thing at the end of it?
Oh yeah.
Did they call that Mud Island?
I
They called that Mud Island amusement park or something like that. You know, they started having free things over there. They started having events over there.
They need to for the motherfucker.
So usually once a month you can go over there with your kids and family, and they do free paddle boat rentals. So you can go over there, hop in the paddle boats, paddle around for free.
So hey, so check this out. You said Mud Island, right?
Yep.
I would pick a spot in Canada, just because Canada is so spread out. Because you know, Canada big as hell, but they don't live all in Canada.
Because
like
some
Canada's
of it is
population is
inhabitable,
smaller.
bro.
No, not all of it. Anyway,
A lot
so
of it. Just think about like Alaska. The center of Alaska, people only live on the edges. The center of Alaska, nobody lives there.
I want to go to Canada. Take my little town to Canada, somewhere in Canada. Buy some water and some mooses, some meese.
I think it's just moose.
Bro, go fuck. That's stupid.
Moose,
Meeses.
singular and plural.
It's just moose, but that's
It's just
dumb.
moose.
Like that's crazy. So you be like, is it mouse or mice? Okay, it's mice, not mouses. It's not hisses, it's houses. But you telling me it ain't? You tell me it's not goose, it's geese. It's not gooses, it's geese. But then I say mises. Man, it's just stupid. The English language dumb. Anyway, yeah, I'll be in Canada. Go to Canada, buy some water, that free healthcare. Probably
What
wouldn't
do
have
you
a
mean
school,
buy some
probably.
water? Like some Dasani?
No, buy some water, nigga.
Oh, like
Put my
live next
town-
to water.
Yeah, town buy some water. It wouldn't probably be a school. Everybody gets homeschool. You know what I'm saying? Everybody gets homeschool. It'll be stuff for the children, also stuff for the adults. You know? I feel like seclusion will be best. Like that's what I would do. That's what I would do. And everybody would have to call me. Nah, I don't know what you want. They would have to call me Mr. Mayor,
Okay.
like a gangster. But I feel like that's some gangster shit.
Mr. Mayor? Well, you said your own town, so how would it's your town but you the mayor of it? That don't make sense.
I want to be the mayor, bro. I can't be the mayor if it's mine.
wouldn't that just be like a dictatorship? Because who you gonna let run against you in your own town?
Okay.
I feel like that's messed up. Now we dictators.
It is.
Now I recant.
Yep,
I don't want to be a dictator.
You're right. But the only reason I brought that up is because, like,
fucking Richard Branson. Got my own island, bitch.
You hear me? You know, cause I just wonder how would that feel if you own like a piece of land. You own a piece of land, like what would you do with the shit? Like, there's people out here like, man, I invested some land, but what would you do with that land? Like, people just got land and just say they got land. Like, they ain't doing shit with the land. They ain't flipping the land. They ain't building on the land. They just got land. And as a truck driver, you go through all these states where there's nothing but land.
Memphis got some places too where it's just land for sale, but people don't be buying it. I check all the time, bro. It's places where in Memphis, you can buy land for like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Not hundred.
Like, how much?
Just
How much
$1,000.
acres going for? How much acres going for nowadays?
Out there in Memphis, not very much. Like, you could get land for the low. But out here,
Arm and a leg and a head. And
man, I swear, in a certain area of Houston, the land was $1 million for the land. They already tore the house down, bro. $1 million for the land. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm strizzy.
But that was a certain area. So people, what they do is they'll either move to like the suburb areas of Houston, like right on the outskirts. So it's a lot cheaper, but man, yeah. Like, so Killer Mike had a show on Netflix in 2019 called Trigger Warning. At the end of the show, at the end of the series, he purchased a piece of land and he did what you were talking about. He moved everybody there. He called it New America or something like that. He moved everybody from the show there.
What the hell?
Had his own flag. They bought a house. They made a farm and all this other stuff.
Like, if people had to, like, I always think about what if people had to start over without, like, what if we went back to, like, you remember back then when texting first came around and we had like those slide up keyboard cell phones, or like we had the phones with Snake on it, the internet was dial up. You know what I'm saying? Like, will people still be able to survive? Like, I sleep wish for those times again.
We would be fine because of the era we grew up in. And then on top of that, I know for a fact 3 of us ain't always had everything we got right now or everything that everybody had back then. So we was twice as used to it than anybody else. But I think we would be cool. But kids nowadays, no. They wouldn't know what to do with themselves. They wouldn't know what to do if they had no phone in their hand. I promise you that. Most of these people, and not even kids, like younger adults in their 20s and stuff.
Yeah.
If they didn't have a phone in their hand, I swear they probably drive themselves up a wall. They wouldn't know what to do.
Like, I remember, like, I was trying to explain to my niece how we used to text, how you used to have to press the numbers. You had to press the numbers a whole bunch of times to get to a what's that?
Yeah, the QWERTY
and we were fire. Yeah, and we was fire. Like, we were fire at it. And I tried to explain it to her. She was like, I couldn't do it. I'm like, you just don't understand. We were mad. Don't be arguing. Don't
you
be
had
arguing.
to really mean what you was finna say because you had to hit that 9 button 4 times to get to the letter L.
Zero space.
Look, bitch.
Hey, oh God. Real. So I feel like, man, look, we need to just go back to beepers and payphones. Teach these
like
kids
this.
a lesson.
I ain't using no fucking beeper.
You gotta stand by a payphone just to hit a nigga back. You know what the dope boys used to do back in the day?
My mama had a beeper. I remember that very vividly. She had a beeper. But
My mama had a two-way.
She had a beeper, but she had a cell phone. I don't understand why you need both.
Because you wanna know something? You wanna know why? Because I don't want to give you my cell phone number because I might just want you to hit me and I hit you back when you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's more. I feel like she was smart for that because let's say she meets somebody or somebody tries to talk to her and she want to get them away from her. I give you my beeper number. So you page me, I call you back. You just paging me. But I call you back when I want to. But if you need it to really get in touch with me, I give you my cell phone number.
Look,
See,
the
I'm a little
beepers
older.
were redundant, bro. They didn't make sense.
See, two ways. I remember when two ways first came out, and I was like, I had to explain to somebody that two ways wasn't always. I mean, texting wasn't always in the phone. Like that's what the two way was for. The two way was for texting only, and like I remember the two way, cause then Three Six Mafia came out with she's a two way freak, and I was like, oh, okay. Then all of a sudden they got in the phones, bro. Like times change so fast. Like what's gonna come next? Like what's the shit that's gonna blow us away and be like, damn, we getting old. Like now they got self-driving cars. Never thought I'd see that shit. Like what's next that's gonna like blow our fucking minds with technology?
Probably the next big thing probably be fully automated driving cars, because the ones we got now, you got to have your hand on the steering wheel still, and then some of them, that ain't even enough. You got to have your eyes on the road, because you know how you would think, all right, well, shoot, I just put my hand up there and I'll probably just watch a movie or something on the screen or text. Nah, some of them got cameras and they watch your eyeballs. Like, so I think that would be the next thing. Then after that, who knows? You would think it would be something innovative, like y'all got electric cars, why not put solar panels across the roof of the car so you don't have to charge it as much?
Lose money, bro. Government lose
charge
money,
as
bro.
much. You know, that would make more sense, right? Because y'all saying, let's save the planet, but they don't really mean it.
They don't mean that shit. They got spaceships. I'm just joking. I don't know if they got spaceships or not. But I've seen the new Tesla where they press a button and it come pick you up from the front of the mall or
New Tesla's
grocery
been out
store.
doing the same thing since 2013.
Like I didn't know that. I didn't know they did that. Like they
Yeah.
come pick you up and shit. I didn't know that, bro. That's
They'll
pretty
come
dope.
to you. But the thing is, you have to pay a subscription service to do it. You pay monthly.
Money.
Yep. Or you pay by the year. It's a subscription, and you get all those features.
Subscription.
But it's $7.52,
Yeah,
bro. You know what I'm saying? So, man, what you got? Final word to say to the people on the radio and on the show?
The final thought, my aspiration is, you're gonna fail sometime, but sometimes you have to fail to succeed. Failure is only a lesson to get you better, but when you do succeed, keep trying. You're gonna get there. A quitter always fails, but if you keep trying, eventually you'll win. Smoke weed every day.
See, the last part was just, not even necessary, bro. Not even necessary, bro. We appreciate y'all tuning in on Bumper 96.3 and on our live show. You can catch us on Instagram at CTM_podcast. You can listen to Cut the Malarkey anywhere you get your podcasts. Obviously, if you're listening on 96.3, we want y'all to check us out. Come find us on YouTube at 4144 Media YouTube page, or just type in Cut the Malarkey. You'll find our videos. We're currently in season 2, and we have our podcast wherever you get your podcasts. Like I said, man, y'all enjoy the rest of your Saturday. For y'all watching us live, y'all enjoy your upcoming Friday. And we out, bruh. You know what I'm saying?
We out.
We out.
Peace.